Dami. Lesson 38. Babysitting. Before she left, Mrs. Thomas gave last-minute instruction to the babysitter, a young girl of 17. The girl had never done babysitting before, and Mrs. Thomas was a little anxious. "Make yourself comfortable, Carol," Mrs. Thomas said. "I've prepared a tray of food for you. It's on the table. You can of you can of course listen to the radio or look at the television, but don't have it on too loud because you might wake our little boy. Sound carries terribly in this house. If the boy wakes up, go to his room and stay there for a few minutes. He'll go back to sleep immediately. Anyway, he's 4 years old, so you shouldn't have any trouble. My husband and I will be back at about 11 o'clock." Mr. and Mrs. Thomas returned rather later than they had expected. A light was still on in the living room, and the television could just be heard. Mrs. Thomas went to the living room immediately and came out again a moment later holding the boy. "What was he doing there?" Mr. Thomas exclaimed. "He's wide awake. He was looking at the television," Mrs. Thomas said. "Where's Carol?" Mr. Thomas asked. "She's still in the living room. She's fast asleep." Demi.